Hey, good morning, everybody. Sorry the mic was off there for a second. Today it's Friday, May 9th. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. You're in the live trading room of Tim the Trader. Here are yesterday's trades. Did 7 trades for plus 81 yesterday. So good day yesterday, and hoping to have another good day yesterday. But had pretty good price movement. It took a little while to kind of get into a back and forth rhythm with pricing, but it did come. But look at what happened as soon as the president got on and started talking. We had this huge swing high. Get my tools out here. Swing high here that went way up and stayed up for most of the afternoon. Only came down in the afternoon or later in the afternoon. The golden hour of trading, which is what the last hour is referred to as the golden hour, and came back down to earth. But this was all based on the fact that we have a agreement with the UK on trade. So let's hope we get one a day that'll affect the market, because we love this volatility. Just wish the president would come on earlier and announce these things so we can take part of that market. I hope some of you got in on that and traded that swing high and maybe even that last hour of the market and got some of that. I did get several texts from folks who did trade it and did really well. So very proud of you guys. Anyway, we closed at 564.53. SPY did. Slot in iPhone. And we're currently sitting at 566.77. So we do not have a gap play this morning. At least not so far. We'll go ahead and move up. Get rid of that. Let's move over to the option chain. We have 1.889 million traded on pre-market volume already. We are trading the 9th today. Prices are low enough that you could go into tomorrow's expiration, pick up a little more time value in your trades if you'd like. I'm going to trade today's until noon and probably start at the 565 on the call side and the 567.50 on the put side. We've got an additional strike in there at 50-cent mark. They added in, and like that. Let me let some folks in over here. Good deal. Okay, let's all say good morning to Mr. Keith Frampton. Good morning, Keith.
Morning, Tim. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, great day yesterday. I was not able to trade at all in the afternoon, but that's okay. Still had a great day yesterday. Um, this morning we had a number of Fed members speaking. I guess 4 of them spoke this morning. We have another one scheduled to speak at 10 o'clock, one at 11:30, actually 2 of them at 11:30, and somewhere after the market closes today. No bond auctions today, and no really other announcements scheduled today. So we'll see what happens here as the market goes on today. I will be trading next Friday's expiration, the 16th of May, and go from there.
Okay, very good, sir. Thank you for the report. And let me see, what other information do we have that we need to give across that's vital? I think that's about it. Oh, yes, of course. We get my drawing tools out again. Want to have 20 cents between each of our hash marks on our charts here so that we are looking at the same size candles from day to day. It's very important that we do that. And we have less than 30 seconds before we go. Let's make it a good close to the end of this week. We had a rough beginning of this week, but things have gotten much better and we're doing pretty well into this Friday. Here we go. Stand by. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are in. Waiting for the broader markets to report. All right, we got Dow up by 107, we got S&P up by 21, and we got Nas up by 92. So positive market, not massively positive, but definitely positive. That starts our 0 point is right there. Basically starts on the first trade, wherever the markets are. So we're popping up. And we're already up over 2 million in pre-market volume. I mean, in underlying volume. Okay, price starting to come back down. Had that little pop up, getting that pre-market volume in. See if we can get a breakout right from minute one. And again, I will be at the 565 on the call side and the 567 on the put side. Price just kind of pausing right here. So while we're waiting for a trade, we just want to let everyone know we have a new feature that we started yesterday at the end of the session where I'm going over trades and kind of explaining the reason for getting in and what was going on those trades. So that was suggested by one of our subscribers. I thought it was a pretty good idea. So at the end of each session, I'll spend just a few minutes going over trades. Volume dropped from that first minute right down to about 100,000. Oh, where is, there's my MACD there. Let me open this MACD up a little bit more. There we go. Make sure our MACDs are showing. Just going into a little bit of early consolidation here. We are in our 5th minute. Got 2,600,000 traded on the underlying. Dow's up 113, Nas up 108, S&P up 22. It's like the markets have recovered rather nicely from the initial hit of the tariffs. So remember, we go from consolidation to breakout to consolidation to breakout. So we're breaking out here on the top end. So I'm going to keep an eye on the 566 on the call side, 566 strike call.
I did I did put a pseudo demand zone at the bottom of that first 5-minute candle.
You did?
I did.
I don't see it. Let's go ahead and add that in. Let's turn that green. There we go.
Jim, what did you say the put strike price was?
What happened to my Zoom? There it is. So we had a weak little breakout there from that consolidation zone that happened in minute 3, 4, and 5. And we're up to another little, looks like consolidation. Maybe not. Maybe we're just continuing breaking out. These weak breakouts like this tend to fall back. So price is just zigzagging up. Not really moving real fast here. We're already getting into some lower volume. So we'll just stay patient. Our trades will come to us.
Jim, what did you say the strike price was for the put?
I'm sorry, say again.
Sorry. What did you say the strike price was for the put level?
Oh, the put is 567.50.
Okay, thanks.
You got it.
And if I get into a put, I don't have the 50 cent to mark on next Friday, so it'd be the 568 if I get into a put.
Yeah, in fact, I'm going to move to the 568 on the put side. 568 strike put rather than the 50 cent intermediate.
See, we have the demand zone right on top of VWAP there too.
Yes, we do.
Double hesitation.
And we've got a supply zone.
Oh, that we do.
So I'm going to add that in. There it is. We've got a demand zone, well, a pseudo demand zone, and a real supply zone. All right, let's keep an eye on that 568 on the put side. 568 strike put. It's breaking through the demand zone. Trying to break through both zones. As Keith said, kind of double tough. Price keeps dipping its toe in the water.
Speaking of toes in the water, boy, it's been a ducky day here this morning so far with the rain here today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had some rain last few days, but beautiful out today. All right, 568 on the put side, stand by. Let's go ahead and enter this 568. In at 274. 274.
I got in at 7:05. Again, next Friday's expiration.
Eight.
Pretty strong MACD angles going down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on down. Come on down. That's not down. Come on. No, no, no.
All right, stand by to get out of this trade.
There we go. Come on, get some red in there. Yeah, that's it. Come on down. That's it. Come on down. There we go. Come on. That's it. Come on down.
All right, you guys want to may consider getting out of this trade. I might hold on to it for a bit longer, see what happens, but it's really struggling at VWAP. I'm going to suggest that you all get out of this trade. Come on.
There we go. Come on down. That's the direction. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I'm going to put a real supply zone in. This isn't a great agreement, but I'll move it down just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You mean the demand zone?
Demand zone. Yes, I'm sorry. Demand
Okay.
zone.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. All right, come on down.
Come on down. That's it. Come on. There we go. Come on. That's it. Come on down.
Just break through that previous low.
Yeah. It's got some room to run if it does.
Yeah.
That's it. There we go. Come on down.
Keeps trying.
Yeah. Just needs a little encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, come on. That's it. Come on. There we go.
All right, stand by to take profit on this. All right, let's go ahead and take profit. And out at 301. 274 to 301. Had to wait a minute on that, but we got it.
Come on down. Come on down.
Okay, we got a real supply zone and a real demand zone now. All right, guys. I'm going to head over to the call side. I'm going to go to the 565 on the call side. If it can manage to get through and stay through VWAP. All right, stand by on this 565. All right, we'll hold off. Just having a problem pulling away here from VWAP. VWAP has a lot of gravity.
We've got 3 minutes to go to the pop.
Mm.
And I am still in that put. I thought it had room to move some more. So by the time I decided to get out, it had moved a lot. So I said, all right, let's let it run for a bit. Two minutes to the pop. Been low volume.
Yeah. I'd like to get into this call trade, but it's just too close to the pop.
Yep.
Got the Dow up 93, NASDAQ up 117, S&P up 22. Got just 4,800,000 traded on the underlying. You can see we've got a lot of minutes below 100,000, so fairly low volume.
– 5 seconds to the pop.
Okay. There's the pop.
think the market maker took an early weekend.
Yeah, it does seem to be on auto, doesn't it? So really not much of a pop. All right, so still looking at the 566 on the call side. 566 strike call. See if we break through the supply zone here. See if that sets us up for a call trade. So we'd look for it first to break through the supply zone and then to surpass the previous high back here at 938. That's what I'd like to see before getting into a call trade. But price has a tendency to bounce off the supply zone and back down. So price is going through a bit of consolidation right now. All right. Price is going to try again.
All right, come on back down. There we go.
All right, Dow's up 95, Nas up 117, S&P up 23 on 5,188,000 traded on the underlying. Got price has been knocking on the door of the supply zone, can't get through it yet, and the market maker's only going to try so many times. Basically, it just runs out of traders willing to spend another penny. We do come down. I'll be at the 568 on the put side. 568 strike put. See if it gets through VWAP. All right. Market maker probably taking stops out at VWAP to head back up. 5-minute our 5-minute MACD has crossed to the call side. See if it stays.
Is the call side 566 calls?
Yes, sir. 566 on the
All
calls.
right. Okay.
Come on, break through if you're going to do it. So I want to point out at 10:05, you notice the candle and the price came down to VWAP and broke through VWAP. This is one of the reasons we wait for price to get through VWAP, because this is a little trick the market maker does. Pulls price down in the opposite direction, takes out stops, picks up positions there by triggering those stops, all for so that they can raise price again, back up again. It's like they go down to fortify their ammunition and then raise price again. But that's why we wait for it to get through VWAP or through any of the zones for that matter before we do a trade. All right, price is breaking through. Let's see. So far, just one trade, plus 27. So far, the market hasn't really served us up much in the way of opportunity. Got both our MACDs are in the call position now. Here comes price back down through the supply zone. It's a pretty steady push down. Come on, let's get through VWAP. Then we'll be back at the 568 on the put side. Looks like price is getting stuck between VWAP and the supply zone.
There we go. Come on down.
Keith,
Yeah.
quick question. I mean, what made you stay? Till this point, because like we just went out. We just, we are out with 25 cents. So then, why did you stay on the?
Well, I got in a little bit later than Tim, so my gain wasn't as much. I was shooting for 25 cents or so. Didn't quite get there. I
Okay,
saw at the time the 5-minute MACD and the 1-minute MACD looked like they had quite a bit of room to run. So I was just being patient with that. It's not a huge green day. So, and being out next Friday's expiration gives me a little bit more time to work it. So sort of a number of things there.
got it. Thanks.
Yep. Come on, get down through there.
Yeah. With Keith being out a week, he has all that time value, and the next couple of days, the time value, he doesn't lose that much. It's actually, it's a really smart way to play and to trade. If you can afford it, it's a really smart way to trade because you pick up all that time value, and it gives you the option of waiting. And I've seen it work out time after time for Keith.
Thanks.
Come on, get through there. There we go. Come on. So the Heiken-Aussien 1-minute and the 5-minute are both in the put bias direction.
Yes, they are.
Neither one are that low, so there is room for this thing to run.
Indeed.
Come on, get down below the demand zone there. Come on, get down there. There you go. There we go. Come on down.
All right, still keeping an eye on that 567.50, 567.50. Actually, let's just move to the 567 on the put side. Stand by.
Come on down.
So we're looking at the 567 on the put side. Got to break through the demand zone.
Come on, get through there. There we go. Come on.
All right, stand by. Let's go ahead and enter this. Minute 2:08.
There we go.
All right,
Nice jump down.
stand by to get out. Let's go ahead and take profit here. Out at 225, 208 to 225.
Fantastic.
You should be about out.
I'm just there. It is. I'm out.
Okay. Good
704 to 735.
All right.
Actually, it was 705 to 735.
Okay.
30 cents.
Good job. All it takes is patience and a tight seatbelt.
Yes, sir. You know, it doesn't always work out for me that way, but generally speaking, it's been working out quite fine.
Mm-hmm. Especially on a day like this where we don't have a super obvious bias
Yeah.
going up and down, but this is a nice, pretty good breakout we've got going here. I'm going to actually go back to the 567 on the put side. Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, the last 2 minutes, the price has been coming down, but the the put prices have not been going up, at least for next Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
So took advantage of that big jump down where it tends to overfill a little bit on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back in a few minutes, Tim.
Alrighty. All right, so back at that 567 on the put side. Let's move these up a bit.
Did you re-enter that put, Tim?
No, not yet. It's been backing up here a little bit.
Yeah. Getting down close to yesterday's close, which can also act as a zone. One minute, MACD's getting a bit low and long in the tooth there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, about due for a reversal here. We always have to be careful when we're considering taking a second bite once we've gotten past a zone. Really prefer to have another zone down here to break through. But this is still a pretty strong trend going down. You can see by that top side wick on the current candle.
Doji there.
Mm-hmm.
Got a nice crowd again here this morning, Tim.
Yeah. Yes, we do. Good to have everybody here. Well, 560, I'm going to go to the 566 on the put side. 566 strike put. So Dow has gone negative, it's minus 53. S&P is down by 2, and Nas is just holding on at plus 7. Into a pretty strong sell-off right now. Yeah, let's go to that 566 on the put side. Stand by. I'm going to enter this in at 282.
I'm in at 707. Let me see if I can get profit here.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take profit here, guys.
Come on, come on.
And out at 297. 282 to 297. Caught it just before a little pullback. There, it's back to 297.
Come on, get there. You can do it. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on down.
Seven.
It's twice this morning. It just didn't quite get to my spot and then turned around.
Mm. So we are just a little over an hour in. I got 7,700,000 traded on the underlying. Dow is down 67. Nas is gone negative, just gone negative, and S&P is down 4.
Come on down. Come on down. Come on. Come on. Nah, down, 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 down. Come on down. Come on.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Hmm. Come on. Come on.
There it goes.
Just trying. Come on. Come on. Come on down. There it is. We're out.
Okay.
All right. 707 to 729.
All right.
$0.22.
So
only
again,
only two trades today, but up 52 cents.
all right. We got 3 trades up 59, and boy, this thing is dropping like a rock. So you can see how we went through some consolidation up here and then continued the path down, could not get that call direction going. Starting to get kind of low on our MACDs. And what that means is we just have to be careful and look out for reversals and not get caught in one like Keith did momentarily anyway.
So I'm up 242 for the week.
All right.
So, nice week trading here. Yeah, I'd be a little cautious. This is really getting low.
Yeah. Yep, I'm up 190 for the week.
Great, great.
Yeah.
And that even includes a couple really bad trades early in this
Yes.
week.
Yeah, had to overcome 180 point deficit.
Yeah.
Tim, do you usually do 10 contracts at a time?
I have been since we started the tariff stuff a month or so ago. But typically I'll trade about 100 contracts. But I've been trading 10 here for about a month.
Okay.
I think 10 is a good size contract load. Because that has the potential to get you to 120,000 a year, 10,000 a month, 2,500 a week. Boy, this thing just keeps going.
Good. How low can you go?
Mm-hmm.
Right across the board now on the major indices. You look at that 5-minute MACD, it's just been just straight down.
Yeah.
Tim, do you know of a timer we could use? So like we can, like you don't know what the bar's going to do. To usually wait till like it almost is done. Do you know like how to know like when the timing is almost done for that bar?
Um, I do because my computer clock is set uh, to Greenwich Mean Time. So a new candle starts on every minute.
Hmm.
And I have that timer app on mine that counts down the 1 minute. And I like that because it's big and it sort of jumps out at me on that too.
Is that for Thinkorswim Keep?
No, this is I just went to the app store and got it. Give me a
Oh,
second. It's called what the heck is it called here? Give me a second. Come up with the name.
Yeah, Keith does have that cool little timer app.
that sounds great. One say
It's called Candle Bar Timer.
candle bar timer. Okay.
And I'll give you a hint. Sometimes it goes off my computer clock, and sometimes my computer, if it's set for idle for a while, is off by a few seconds. So whenever I start the day, I go down and turn off the automatic update it, and then turn it back on, and it seems to sync right up. And it seems to it's matching within you know, probably less than a half a second different from Thinkorswim's clock on their platform.
Oh, that's great. That's excellent. I'll definitely do that. Thanks.
Yep. It used to be free, and it still may be free, but maybe it costs you $3 or something for it. And I just use the 1 minute one.
got a doji there, and it is indeed reversing. We're going to get a new demand zone finally. Finally getting that reversal. So let us go over to the call side. I'm going to go to the 563 on the call side. All right, I'm going to put a new demand zone on the bottom of this. $29, $39. There we go. New demand zone. Or somewhere is an old demand zone. I'm going to turn that gray. Still keeping an eye on a possible call trade here. Okay. So that call direction could only get up so far. Still a lot of down pressure on the markets right now. Broader indices are all down now, of course. Dow's down 112, NASDAQ down 37, S&P down 10 on 10,270,000 traded volume on the underlying. You can see how volume built up at the end of that put run into a high volume mark reversal candle. Let's see if the market maker can get this call direction on track, or if we're just going to muddle around down here.
Oh, come on.
Price trying to climb here a little bit, but slowing down for sure as our volume is slowing down. Okay. Looking at the 563 on the call side, 563 strike call. Stand by. Price coming right back down. Headed toward the demand zone. Glad we didn't get into that call.
Well, Tim, I think I'm gonna knock off a few minutes early today. It was a good day, up 52 cents, up 242 for the week. And I thank you for all your leadership this week. It was good.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. Appreciate all you do as well. And you have a wonderful weekend.
Okay, thanks. You
Good
too.
week.
See everybody.
Okay. Take care.
Hi Tim, I took the 3 trades and I'm up 80.
I'm sorry, Stella, say again.
I took the 3 trades and I'm plus 80. You said you're plus 57?
At the 563 is where I am.
No, I'm saying, what do you have? I have plus 80 on the 3 trades.
Oh, you're up 80?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm up 59.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome. It's Stella kicking butt. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and review the 3 trades that I did this morning. We're getting close to the end, and I don't think I'm going to do any more trades. So I'm going to maximize my chart so we can review. Whoops, bring it in like so. Okay, first trade I did was at 944. It was the 568 put. 940. Yeah, got in about here. Now, the reason I got in was just waiting for this trade to break through VWAP, which it did, and our demand zone was up at the same level. So got into this trade about here, had to wait for a bit of a reversal, but it did come back down and we're able to get out with a profit right there. But basically made that trade because it had broken through the demand zone at the time and VWAP at the time. So that was trade one. Trade two was at 1019 right here. Yep. Just waited for the put to break through the demand zone, got into the trade here. And there's a little tiny reversal there, but got out somewhere down here for plus 17, and that was the 567 put. And then finally, the third trade happened at 1027 right here, which was a put again at the 566, and got in about here and was able to get out down here for 15 cents before it reversed and came back down. So those were the trades for today. We're at the top of the hour. I'm going to go ahead and call it a morning. This is a good week. Ended up a little shy of the 2,500 this week, just by a few $100s, but more than made up for that last week. So we're still on track for the 10,000 a month using 10 contracts. And hope you all had a good week. That's it, guys. I will see you on Monday morning. Have a great weekend. Have a blessed and safe weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Take care.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Oh, one last thing, folks. I'm sorry, coming back on late. If you have joined us this week and have been checking us out, kicking the tires, looking at our service, and want to join our service, I want you to give Mark a email, and we'll get a subscription link to you, and that is Mark, M-A-R-C, at timthetrader.info, I-N-F-O. So that's Mark with a C at timthetrader.info. Mark will get you set up and you can join us as soon as Monday. That's it. Have a great weekend, but that's how you join our group. All right. Take care, everybody.